Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope you're all having a great night, morning, wherever you are. This is a brand new idea for me anyway. I'm sure somebody's done it, but we haven't. And so we're in the world of Fallout 4 Multiverse, which is something that Lindsay and I do. And this is our red rocket. I went back a couple of saves so that there was less, built in this world. So we have our small sanctuary over there that we did, and this red rocket here. And nothing else is in this world, not my Abernathy stuff or Ten Pines or Nuka Junkyard or anything like that. But I decided to start on this save. I went pretty far back. Now, hey Chief, hey Cappy, Lancer, Snicker, Electron, welcome. Let's see what shenanigans we can get into. So I thought I would make use of the survey function tonight. That's okay, Chief. I'm glad you're here now. And hey, Ian, how you doing? So the first order of business is to look around and pick an area of the map. Is this easier said than done? Yeah. So the first order of business, oh gosh, is where to start in the Commonwealth. Hey, no problem. I'm glad I hope you had a good time. So this is a brand new slate for us, and we can go anywhere we want. The first thing we have to decide is the direction we want to start in. All right. Where do we want to start? Hey, Noodle, how you doing? Scrap place. Oh no, Southwest is getting some votes. That might be all of us right there. Won by a vote. Do I get to vote? Let's say I can resolve ties. All right. Southwest it is. So if we look at 4 quadrants of the map, and we look down here at the southwest, we can choose 4 areas in this quadrant. So let me add 4 more now. I'm going to add Poseidon Reservoir. I'm going to add, let's say, the Capsized Factory. I'm going to add Suffolk Charter School. And I'm going to add Big John's Salvage. All right. What would I vote for? I don't know. I might have started down in the south. You're right, Chief. It might. Ooh, Big John's is getting some love. Well, we're not going, that's not where we're necessarily going to build. That's just where we're going to start walking. Just to give us a starting point for our exploration. All right. Big John's. Okay, now the real work begins. Exploration. I want a different gun. This is what Lindsay was using. Let's see. That's why you see that weapon so often. I don't have splatter cannon. I'm sad. This is before we went through all that. Is there anything good in here? No explosive weapons or... How about... I don't know. Just for now. Okay. We'll walk around and see what we can see. Alright. We have the junkyard, which is an obvious one. And by the way, I have game AI turned off, so the enemies will not see us right now. We are ghosts. So, we have an old house. We've done that lots of times, haven't we? We go over and check out the junkyard. Old hardware store. The junkyard itself, of course, is pretty cool. The junkyard? Alright. The junkyard itself let's find 4 cool options, shall we? I have an idea. The red rocket. So should we, what do you think? Should we use keep the junkyard in mind? Here's something that might be of interest right here. It's an overturned train car and a shack. This could be really kind of cool. I also have the console commands to turn off respawning. So once we clear the enemies, we'll make sure that they're gone. Yeah, these little spots. Oh, over near Covenant? Yeah. Well, why doesn't everybody... You're right about that. Very radioactive. Which is something I deal with at my... Yeah. We're just going to build every red rocket. Yeah. So there's some cool... There's some cool areas like this. I mean, we can do a player home too. We don't have to go big. We could choose something like this and make the ultimate defense. You know what I mean? Everybody keep in mind your favorite thing that you see. Throw them out in the chat. And let's see if anybody else, we can get some momentum going. We could go to the top of a building. It's pretty big, Snicker. It gives you a pretty good sized settlement. I want to say it's easily as big as 10 Pines. Maybe bigger. So let's set the daytime. We could do a rooftop. CIT Ruins, JFK. That's cool. We are over here in the southwest quadrant. We could do something like this. Yeah, we could put an elevator, right? The CIT ruins would be over there, right? To the north. There's Diamond City. No, this is actually pretty early in a playthrough. We have not. So I think it would be over there. I don't know how far from my body I can get. We can also... Oops, yep, that's the limit. I'd have to go get my body. So... It would be fun to fly around for 4 hours. Alright, we have some pretty cool buildings, too. What is this building right here? Yeah, you could do the ruins. Whoa, yeah. So, there's some really cool things going on here. These are unfinished. I don't even think you can go in a lot of that. Hey, Tango, what's up? Alright, I lost my body, which is not something you really say every day. Oh, okay, here we go. So, we've looked at the junkyard, we've looked at some ruins, we have a church right here. We have skyscrapers where we could pick a level or on the roof. I don't know how we would get up there, you know, but got parking lots. Maybe even like a modest rooftop settlement like this one here. This one here might have a lot of promise. You could actually get up here. You could fortify the defenses in these stairs. I just have to remember where the heck I am. So all this building is a bunch of stairs, I guess. So something like this might be cool. Of course, we do have this larger building. We could build on top of it and just be silly. We don't, you know, we don't have to be realistic, you know. Church of Adam, that's cool, right? Wait, I hope I have unlocked everything on this save. No, that was the no mods one, never mind. Which building, Snicker? Ooh, a bridge. Oh, you know, bridges are just... Check out this right here. Oh, it's the radio tower. Look down. Multiple rooftop settlements with bridges across them is a pretty cool idea. Other tall. Whoops, I got too far from my body. Ooh, this one right here. By the church. Trinity Tower. Now I believe actually Jabber built at the top of Trinity. I do believe that's the case. But we could use it still. And then we could Sunken Raider Town near Jamaica Plain. Yeah, I mean, that's an option for sure. No, that's okay. I mean, it's still cool. It's a cool idea to make a bridge across some of these rooftops and just kind of try to make it safe. All right, that's pretty good. I'd have to get my body to go somewhere else. Okay, let's do some more exploring. All right, so we have that rooftop area near Trinity. We have the junkyard at the beginning. I am happy to go look at Jamaica Plain. I'm just trying to get a few locations so we can vote. Probably just ignorance, Lancer. There's always Quincy. I do want to see this place Tango is talking about, and I know I've seen it before, especially we talked about it when we did the Jamaica Plain. But Tango, can you give me a direction from Jamaica Plain so we can have a gander? And I'll try the TCL option. Or anybody else that knows where it is. South, thank you. All right, let's do this. Go to the bus stop. Let's find it. All right. Isn't it cool, though? I love seeing the places from above like this. I mean, how many times have we been to Jamaica Plain? It just looks so sad and lonely and small. Oh, you mean this over here? Wow, I mean... neurons are firing, certainly. I wonder if all of... well... oh, I don't think I put the mods in the list, did I? I'm not using... we're not going to use scrap mods. Let me do something real quick. Give me a sec. I want to check the description of this. Yep, I put it there. The Spartan, the mod list is in the description. By the way, welcome to the stream. How you doing tonight? All right. Okay, so all right, we've got a few things on the table. Raider Town. And oh boy, would this be a big settlement, right? This would be a pretty big undertaking. We have the Trinity Tower balcony. We have Big John's junkyard. Anybody have any strong feelings about those locations? The only scrap mod I have is the one where you can delete like some small bushes, like maybe that right there, but I don't have anything that will... I don't have scrap anywhere, everything or anything like that. So yeah, let me know any strong feelings about what we've seen so far. Oh, I know why I use toggle free camera sometimes, because it's very smooth. I remember trying this a long time ago and I forgot all about it. We also have lots of cool bridges. Where are we on the map? So we're down here by Neponset and Hyde Park. Oh, there's the quarry. I know Chad is building or doing the hunter's cabin here. All right. What do we think? Any feelings or suggestions about what we've seen? If I can get one more, I'll throw a poll up. Let's go. I don't see anything else around here. Let's check out the map. Probably some cool stuff over in this way. We're at Big John's. Fair line, right? We could just do another sanctuary. No, thank you. Let's just go to Poseidon. Oops, sorry. University Point. That is also a good one. Sorry, my chat was not updating, so I did not see any of this. Hold on. Now I see a lot of cool stuff here. Okay. So we had University Point, and let's check out CIT Ruins. That was our first one. Oh, come off it. Good. Okay, first we'll look at CIT, then we'll look at University Point, and then we'll look for some ruined boats. These are all great. Okay. Here is CIT. Yeah, we can go over to Nordhagen. Oops, I turned it back on. And see what's up. Okay, here are the, hold on a sec. Don't turn off TCL unless you're close to something to land on. Okay. Will do. Fort Strong is a cool one. All right, let's, yeah, we'll queue these up. Okay, the CIT ruins is pretty rad. I think the Institute would have a problem with us plopping down on top of them. Fort Hagen and Fort Strong are cool. We can actually build inside of places too. Okay, one thing at a time. Let's get a gander at some of these. So this is the CIT ruins. You could barricade this like the castle, you know, and make a castle-style settlement. So there is definitely merit to CIT. So let me take actually a couple notes here. So, and we'll do some surveys. So we had Big John. We had Trinity Balcony. We had the Sunken Raider Town. We have CIT Ruins. What's next? University Point. Let's have a gander at that. Down here. I know, too many good ideas. We're gonna throw up polls though, and we'll get rid of a lot of choices here pretty quick. So now we will go to University Point, and then we will go to Fort Strong and Fort Hagen and take a look. But this is part of the fun, you know? It takes as long as it takes. So this is University Point, which I also always have thought would be really cool to restore, you know? Yeah, JFK, you definitely could. Well, this place and Quincy both make me kind of sad. but I'm going to write it down. I'm actually typing University Point. What's up, Mark? It's a brand new series called Conquest Settlements, where we are going to choose any location we feel like and build something until Fallout crashes, which might be not very long. Oh, kitty, stop. Neener! Stupid bean. Okay, we got a really fat cat that tried to fit into a tiny space of my wires. Okay. Okay, Fort Hagen. All right. Hey, concerned citizen. Welcome to the chat. And Dag, too. Good point. Good point, Dag. And Invictus, how you doing? The Prid one. That's outside the box. All right. All right. A floating settlement is rad. Not gonna lie. Okay, here's Fort Hagen. The thing is the inside is what is cool about Fort Hagen, right? Oh, this is cool. Yeah, we're just doing the thing. So this is Fort Hagen. And you're right, some of these could be more decorating than building, but if, you know, if we're okay with that, we're okay with that. What was after Fort Hagen? Fort Strong? Is that another one? Where's that? Nordhagen Beach? All right, here we go, headed to Fort Strong. I don't know how far back you guys are right now. Well, Dag, I have a console command for stopping enemy spawns, so that won't be an issue. Okay, here's the Fort Strong Armory. And we have all of this area to rebuild. I could see this being a lot of fun. Really. Okay, so now we have, let's see, 7 right now that we've taken a look at. Oh, let's see. Mark says using the survivalist toolbox to build outside the norm. It didn't work. Castle dungeons. Let's go to the Prid one. I think you're right about the Chinese sub. That is also pretty outside the box. Pretty neat. Would they even let us build here on the Prid one? I think we'd have to test that out. Gee whiz, look at this. Yeah, right? We could take it over for ourselves and make it scrappy. Fly in the face of the Brotherhood. What do you... This is phenomenally cool, though, honestly, to be up here and just flying around the Pridwin. I mean, I'm kind of in awe of how cool this is. Survivalist Toolbox, would that be something that would be officially Bethesda, or just... Like, would it be something released with a future edition of the game? Because that's kind of where I draw the line these days. It's pretty blurred. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty rad. I would have to test out if we can throw down a workbench, but I'm going to add this to the list. Was there something after the Pridwin? I think the sub would be more like something I'd do on my own. Because it, you know, it'd be more like a micro build. Of course, we could do it. It wouldn't, you know, might not take very long. But and we haven't even discussed Far Harbor or Nuka World. I tried to build at Dunwich. Lindsay and I did, actually, and it was extremely glitchy, and we had a poor experience with building in it. Shipwrecked by Nordhagen? Okay. Well, we're right there. Yeah, JFK, you should get Conquest and do your own build. I also am going to file that one away. Though we can take a look at it. Far south of Murkwater, I missed that one. We can build inside of structures. Or outside, so. Where'd we say around Nordhagen Shipwreck? You mean the Libertalia, or... That's true, it is. It's okay if we're close to something, but, you know, it might be more fun if we weren't. The Norwegian ghouls, where is that? Hey, look, Ada's walking around in the middle of the air. The pyramid and the glowing sea. Oh, I've always wanted to build in the Enclave silo. You know what I'm talking about? Where is the Norwegian boat? Somebody give me some direction from Nordhagen. Is it... Northern Star. I don't think I have it on my map yet. Next to Warwick. Okay. Yep, got it. Heck, this is fun just going around the map. Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm gonna lose track of someone. Some of them, they're coming quick. That's okay. More is better than not. Alright. Holy crap. This thing is tilted. This thing... the tilted floors, you know, honestly make it a little challenging. Oh, hey, concerned citizen. Um, I'm also trying to avoid repeats, and our friend Sam did a Concord rebuild that is quite stunning, and so I'm keeping those in mind as well. But Concord's cool. Okay, I'm going to add this to the list, and we'll see how our voting goes. We can do rounds of voting. Northern Star. We have 9 very strong. Salem. Hold on a sec. Did I get everyone's suggestion? I want to make sure we go everywhere that that people are suggesting. Oh, hey Sam, what's up? We were just talking about you. Or I was. Fiddler's Green. That's a cool one, huh? I think maybe... good luck, Dag. I really do hope you get relief from that. If you want to cast a vote before you go for a couple, I'll add it to the tally if there's anything you saw that you really like. Salem is cool. The moon? You got it, buddy. Okay, what did we say? Noodle said south of Murkwater. Hey, Flightska. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you. Here's another man that does, you know, brilliant conquest placement. So we've got some chops in the chat. Oh, well, if Chief's already doing Fiddler's Green, I'd prefer not to overstep. There's enough Fallout 4 for us to find something that hasn't been done in a while.
What about the place where you have to go to get to Far Harbor?
Oh,
Somebody residents.
the Nakuna? Was it? It's way up there. Nakano, sorry.
That's my vote.
Let's go. Well, I'm glad you're here. By the way, oh, what was I gonna say? I already lost it. Hopefully, I'm not giving people reasons to resist, but don't be lazy. Okay, so this might be cool because look, it has a barn, it has junk ships. And the house itself, and it's pretty wide open. So it's a blank slate. And yeah, I agree about the rocks. Let's add Nakano. All right, Chief. Six, seven, eight. We have 11 right now. Spartan, did I miss one? Which one? Nakuna. Kahuna. Oh. I think I missed your suggestion, Spartan. I'm scrolling up. I must have missed it. Can you repeat it for me? Ooh, Linwood's cool. Snicker says hi. Background, Lindsay.
Hello, Snicker.
She's playing. Anybody want to guess?
The only thing I'm ever playing.
Okay. Linwood's. I forget where Linwood's is. Let me make my mind work for me. Road from here continues south. All right. That's probably not Fallout 76, except for it's definitely Fallout 76.
Definitely.
Continues south along the road. I am intrigued. Green does change the game. Mystic Pines. All right, we'll go check that out. 3x3x3. Yeah, we could do the. Yes, she's playing Dig Dug.
I'm playing Roblox.
Roblox. Okay. Flight Scum looking for this billboard. Wait. I'm sorry. Ada passed the overpass. Okay. Ada's like cracking me up. Yes. She's playing Fortnite. Yeah, I've actually, concerned citizen, I've tried to build there. I did not have very good luck. My wife and I do a series, Fallout 4 Multiverse, and we tried to build there, and it was super glitchy. It kept having to reload up top when we were at the bottom. It was this, I think, is awesome. I'm adding it to the list. Actually, this is my favorite one. I'll cast tiebreaker votes, but I want y'all to vote what you want. But I'm going to say I actually love this. These rocks, right? There's a cave. Oh, this is beautiful. Oops. I guess we're going in the cave. Juniper Hill?
Huh.
That's like what Stephen King calls the insane asylum in all of his books. This must be part of the quest for the new bunker thing. Yeah, for the bunker. I have never seen this. Well, I have to say, it's pretty cool. Right? I have the. I'm running the anniversary edition, by the way. Anniversary edition, so I have all of the. Anything that came with that, I have. Okay, this is I think my favorite right now. Okay. Did I miss anything to explore before we start throwing out votes? I hope I didn't miss anything. Sam said Linwood, so we need to go look at that. Can someone remind me where Linwood's is, because it has escaped my mind. Alien crash site, that is neat. Parsons, okay, headed there. Oh, okay, let's do it. That's right, it's part of the quest early on. That's right. Thank you very much. Oh yeah, isn't this cool? You are right. Let's take a gander at all this. We would have to kill all these raiders, you know. Tango might get mad. All right. Yep. Definitely cool. Let's add it. Let's see how many we have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 13. Let's try to get 3 more, right? And then we'll have a World Cup. The obstacle course. Do you mean the one in the parking garage? With all the booby traps? So let's get 3 more locations and then we'll do some voting. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, Malden Pond. Okay. Oh, I'm at Walden Pond. One second. Tree obstacle course. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that. Does... Hey, Chief. All right. You guys are rocking. That's for sure. Give me a sec to catch up. Yeah, we haven't even talked about the DLC. But keep in mind, we're going to do, this is going to be a series, so we'll be able to, I think we might want to focus on one area at a time. Like, we'll do one special one for Far Harbor and one for Nuka World. Oh, flights go that is a long time. Wow. All right. Do we have any other tangible places that we've mentioned? Yeah, we'll just stay in the Commonwealth this time. Where is Carhenge? Or we can also just pick a random spot on the river. A minute or two delay. Wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Walden Pond is cool. We'll just use the console commands for slowing down the respawn. But this might be awesome, right? I actually like Walden Pond. All right, let's go to Carhenge. You have a kid, he's just grown up. All right. We're on a quest. Here it is. Okay, we'll add... Let me count them up. We'll get rid of him. I'm not worried about it. One more location and we can open up voting. Did I miss anything here in the Commonwealth? Yeah, I think since there's so much we've already found, we'll go ahead and do a separate one for Far Harbor and Nuka World. We'll just, there's so much. One more location. What y'all got? This place is actually kind of cool. We'll just have to mark for delete. Vault 95. Oh, it makes me think. The area outside Vault 81. I don't know. I think I have to. Yeah, I think I'm going to go over to Vault 81 and we'll take a look at that. But while we're here, I just want to have a gander. I think I'm going to add Vault 81. Oh wow, look at this place though. This would just be a scrappy vault, which I've done. But this place is awesome. All right. Very cool. Super duper mart. Well, I could add 4. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 16 right now. We want a hexadecimal set up for our tournament. Let's look at Vault 81, and then I think we'll have a lot to look at. I'm blanking on 81. Middle of the map. There we go. Oh, with the enemies. I mean, we have all night to pick. It's okay if we take a long time. All right. This has got to go on the list, okay? This is very cool.
Yeah, that's a great site.
Yeah. Well, my wife agrees, so it's going on the list. So that's what we're doing. And a billboard too. If we could plot the workbench down strategically, we could incorporate that billboard. All right. We currently have 17 locations. So I either have to take one off or I have to add 8 more. double it. Okay. Let's see if I can take off one of these and we can get an idea of what we like. I'm just going to take off the Nakano residence, unless anybody has an objection. And then we have 16, and I'm going to throw them up for vote. So get ready. Round 1 is going to be ready? Boom. Oh yeah, feel free. Whatever you like. Use what you like. I'm going to advance the top 2 and shuffle them up until we have no more. All right, Lindsay. Big John's Salvage, Trinity Balcony, Trinity Tower Balcony, Sunken Raider Town by Jamaica, or CIT Ruins?
Sunken Raider Town.
All right. Why am I naked? Because my wife made this character. I accept no responsibility.
I didn't even mean to. I don't remember doing it.
Yeah, I remember when it happened. You're like a... I'm wearing no clothes. I remember when it happened.
I don't remember it. Only a hat and underwear.
But anyway, I blame her, and I think it's funny enough where I just leave it. Okay, did everyone get their vote in there? For round 1? It looks like we have Sunken Raider Town and Trinity Balcony for round 1. Let's go to round 2. Let me make sure everybody got a vote in. And it's ended. Group 2 of round 1 next. And we're going to keep going. Group 2. We have University Point. Fort Hagen. Fort Strong. And the Pridwin. Invictus, it should be right there on the chat at the bottom. Can anybody help him see it from your point of view better than I just explained? All right, Lindsay, we have University Point, Fort Hagen, Fort Strong, Pridwin.
Fort Strong.
All right. I'll give everyone a second here. Everybody find the survey okay before I end it? I will say, ooh, 10 votes. Now, it's okay if we have a tie because I'm advancing 2 of them to the next round. Yeah, it should be at the bottom. Oh, wait a second. It may be the delay too. I may have to give you a little bit longer. That's my bad if I didn't wait long enough. All right. Looks like we got everybody get a chance, or do I need to give you a sec? Okay. All right, next poll then. Looks like we got some separation there. Group 3 is going to consist of more?
Bread.
I wouldn't have said no. Okay, the Northern Star, Salem, Nakano Billboard,
Do you want more coffee?
and Lynn Woods. I would not say no if you want some. Okay, here is Group 3. Hey, Diogo, how you doing? It's been a while. All right. All right, Lindsay, what do you think? The USS Northern Star or the SMS? It's a boat. The Norwegians. Salem. Nakano Billboard. There's a billboard by the Nakano residence. It's really cool. And Lynn Woods.
That's really hard.
I know.
I don't know.
Well, you can have a second.
I'm not recognizing all of the places.
Lynn Woods is the tower with the Raiders up at the top right early in the game. Salem is also up there. It's the town of Salem.
I remember Salem. I don't remember Linwoods.
Linwoods, there's a death claw there and some raiders and a giant like lighthouse looking thing.
Oh yeah, I picked that one then.
Okay.
I like that one.
All right. Personally, I love the billboard. I'm unabashedly stumping for it.
I can't remember the billboard.
It's a kind of an obscure location. My other favorite is this Vault 81 entrance.
Yeah, that one's great.
But I'll give it a sec here. Quote unquote, you heard it here. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's an interesting... Oh yeah, they ran away with it. We don't even need to wait. We're going to end it now. Okay, Group 4 rather. Group 4. We have Walden Pond. And we have Carhenge. Oops. we have the Vault 81 entrance. And Vault 95. All right, Lindsay, did you get them?
No, I didn't hear you this time.
Walden Pond.
Yeah.
Carhenge. Vault 81 entrance. And Vault 95, where the gunners kind of live inside of it.
What was the third one?
Vault 81 entrance, where there's a little trader town.
Yeah. I can't keep them all in my head. Sorry.
That's okay.
I don't. By the time you said the last one, I don't remember the first two.
Walden Pond and Carhenge.
Walden Pond.
All right. Ooh, that one was very popular. Just walk around and do surveys. Well, I plan on making this a permanent Saturday night for us. So looks like Walden Pond and Vault 81 entrance. Now we can go to round 2. I'm gonna mix them up. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's nice, dear. Lindsay actually builds a lot in Fallout 4. She has her own channel. Okay. Yeah, I would link the billboard would be part of Vault 81. Okay, let's go to round 2. Round 2, group 1, 5. So we will have Trinity Balcony in round 2. And then we will have University Point. And then we will have Lynn Woods. And then we will have, wait, 1, 2, University Point. Hold on. I did that wrong. The Nakano Billboard. And then Walden Pond. So let me make sure I did that right. Here we go. Did you get those? Round 2. We have Trinity Balcony, Trinity Tower, the balcony at the bottom. University Point, Nakano Billboard, which is hard for me to explain. I should just go there. And Walden Pond. I'll show you.
Yeah, I need to see the billboard before I can vote on this one.
And we've got a tie right now, so you might break it.
People look so strange without their clothes.
South. Hey, Detour. Thanks for pooping in. All right, straight to the overpass. I see it. Here it is.
Yeah, this is a great place. I picked this one.
Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah. That's really cool.
All right. Looks like Nakano Billboard ran away with that. Goes to the finals against University Point. Wait, I guess... Yeah, I mean, we could have a 4 there. Okay, we're ending that one. It's rigged. Okay, now round 2. The other 4. We have... Hold on a sec. We had the Sunken Raider Town. By Jamaica. We have Fort Strong. We have Linwoods. And we have the Fault 81 entrance. Did you get those?
Yeah, I'm voting Linwoods.
Linwoods. So make sure I did it right. So I had Trinity Balcony on the first one, University Point, Nakano Billboard, and Walton Pond. So this one is Sunken Raider Town, Fort Strong, Linwoods, Fall 81 entrance. And here we go. And then we'll have the finals. Well, sometimes it's useful to have a second and a third place in case they don't go right for us. That's something I've learned with these polls. Like the one time I couldn't build 10 pines until Place Everywhere, and we had a backup with home plate. So... Thank you very much, Flightska. Yes. Sam, maybe. Whoa, this one's really close. I need to wait a second here. All right, Dag, I appreciate it. I hope you're feeling better. We've got round 2, group 6, and then we have the final poll. So it looks like, wow, we have a tie for first, which is okay. So it looks like we have Fort Strong and Linwoods. All right, I'm going to end it. And we have... Okay, here it is. This is the final survey. Finals. We have University Point making all the way to the final 4. We have Fort Strong. The Nakano Billboard. And Linwoods. And here it goes.
The Billboard.
The Billboard.
Although that's tough because I like Linwoods.
These are all 4 great. I mean, actually all 16 of these, pretty rad. my, right? That wasn't even close. I'll give another couple of seconds so we can have a clear backup in case something goes wrong. Of course, we can always do another round of polls. This is cool. We had a tie between Lynn Woods and University Point for second place. Behind the billboard. All right. I'm going to call it the Nakano Billboard 1 and that's right. It did. And we closed it, and this is where we're going to build. See you, Mark. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry I wasn't able to keep up with everything everyone said. I was doing a lot of typing today. Awesome video. Everybody check out the linked video, please. It is amazing. Why did it say I was in the water? Okay, let's go to our inventory. And here we go. Place everywhere in effect. Let's see what this gets us. All right, Flightska, have a great night. I appreciate your input. You changed the course of the whole thing by stopping in. Where do we want to place our workbench? Let's turn off collision. I think we'll just put it over here maybe for now. These things can get a bit glitchy. I just think here might be a good place. Pegasus? That's what it is. Pegasus Outpost. Here we are. Let's get a save, a new save, and then take a look at our settlement boundary. And then I'm going to take a break. I drank a lot of tea. Now I'm going to drink a lot of coffee. But let's take a look at this.
And now I'm bringing you coffee.
Yes, more coffee, please. So this is our settlement boundary. And I think it is more or less, would you say, maybe the size of 10 pines? Or a little smaller? Or wait, no. Actually, a lot bigger. It incorporate, yeah, look at that. We actually can build a little bit on the overpass, which I don't really, I mean, we've all done that a million times. We can put a guard tower up there or something, but yeah, I guess building under it is cool. Look at all this lovely rock, right under the overpass. Okay, this is perfect. Yeah.
That will be fun.
Yeah. We can even build a wall in the chasm here to stop, you know, undesirables. We could wall this off and make a chasm town. Oh, so much, so much. All right.
Well, that's a great place to guard against enemies.
Yeah. We almost could have built a boat, but we can't have everything, right? This chasm, you know, we could put rocks on top of this and make this into a vault or something. Cappy. All right, I think we've got our location. We also have to find something to call it. So.
I hope you don't expect me to jump down like that.
Okay, I am going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Pegasus. Thanks for the coffee.
Sure.
Okay. I am back. Pegasus. You say Pegasus, but it looks like Pegasus. Bill's boards. Woodshop Mark II. Hey Electron, how you doing? You missed all the voting. Or maybe you voted anyway. All right, everyone, I have coffee. So now, what style settlement do we want to build here? We can do scrappy, we can do military, we can do, well, what else is there? We can vote on a theme next to guide us in the build. So let's think about that. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right. Now we get to talk about themes. What y'all got? The first thing that comes to mind, I don't know why, honestly, is raiders. Because, or gunners or whatever. Because of the ability to block this off and be assholes to everybody that comes through. Of course, it would make a wonderful trade center as well with the road here. We could put shops all along the road, right? Along the whole thing. And the billboard could be like the apartment buildings. I have actually, if you count Murkwater, it was a trapper town. And Jamaica Plain, I did a gunner style build. So if you count those as raiders, then yeah, I've done that. Those specific kinds, you know. Okay, so I'm throwing stuff out here. We could do a raider faction build. We could do, you know, a trader town with shops all along here. Beach bum raiders, that'd be pretty funny. Yeah, that's pretty good. Senior citizen. Proper salt of the earth raiders. And look how far the build goes. Yeah, it would be salty. So I envision this as an apartment building. Ultra scrappy fishing town. How close can we actually get to the water? You know, I can move that bench if we wanted to get all the way to the water. So, because we could block off the highway and make a toll booth there. It is close to the northern boundary. We might even be on it. Rum Runners is cool. Let's take a look at the build area again. Border Trade Town. So I've heard Fishing Village, Ultra Scrappy. I've heard Border Trade Town. I've heard Raiders. Salt of the Earth Raiders. Give me one more and we'll throw up a vote. I'm going to do TFC real quick so I can fly around fast. Oh, wow. We did not... Yes, we did. We got a little bit of the... What is that? A canal? And we can move the workbench south too if we want to get to the beach all the way. That's no issue. Although this would be super cool to build up the ledges as well. Raider Far Harbor. So kind of a combination. Near harbor. Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think about moving the barrier? Keep the chasm? More of the chasm? Or less of the chasm? Let's throw that up. Okay, I threw up a poll for a general thoughts on movement of the settlement boundary. So more pond, more beach, more chasm, or leave it alone. Near Harbor is a great name. Hold on a sec. I lost my chat window. What do you think, Lindsay?
What?
Keep the settlement boundary the same. Give us more chasm, more pond, or more beach.
If you had more ponds, you could build a boat, right?
Yeah, same with the beach. But the chasm has a lot of cool possibility.
I like the idea of the chasm.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really do.
Alright, let me cast your vote. Looks like the audience wants more beach, but I'll give it a sec while I swill down more coffee. Yep. Uh-oh, we got people changing their vote.
Uh-oh.
I see you. Another workshop. I guess I could, but I don't know, man. I don't think so. So we've got a tie between keep it and more beach.
Well, if you're not going more chasm, then I say keep it.
Let's see if... anybody else want to throw a vote or change their vote? Somebody be brave and break the tie. Oh, there we go. We got a 12th vote. More beach. All right. Let's see if I can move it down a little bit. Yeah, I agree with the CTDs. And then I'll throw one up for a settlement style, but let's get this settlement moved first. Oh, can't change vote? All right. All right, we're going to move it anyway. And see how this goes. All right. How far do we have to go to get the beach in our build? Wait. Do I have to redo it? I might have to redo it. That's all right. But oops. It might not let me. I might have to start over. Yeah, Snicker, I might be able to do that. I might have to come back here to replace it, though. When we moved it last time, it moved the settlement boundary. But it's not letting me do it this time. I'm going to load an old save and come back. Okay, Lancer, gotcha. Yeah, we do. Life's a beach at Near Harbor. Yeah, Near Harbor's great. So we're going to try to have the best of both worlds with the chasm and the beach. Alright, we're just going to do toggle free camera. It's faster. Oh, I can't. My body will still be back there. Never mind. Near Harbor's great though, isn't it?
Yes.
That was Sam, correct? Forgive me if I got it wrong, but that's what my brain is telling me. Gotcha, thank you. Okay, now let's do this again. It doesn't matter. Is it the campsite that establishes the boundaries or the workshop? Oh, you're right. Well, it won't let me. Hold on. I may have, Okay, it's the workshop that is the boundary. Okay. I wonder if I could place it from the air. It's not going to show. So originally, let's try to get a good placement. I had it here, but I don't want to lose too much of the... Let's see if this gets us to the beach. And we have to make sure it's named Pegas. Okay. We did not get very much of the beach. So we'll note the location and reload it. So it's right here. We'll try to put it in that corner. Let's reload. And then we'll vote on a style. Maybe a fishing village, a raider town, trader hub. We'll see if you got any more ideas there. Make sure you throw them out. Okay. I don't want to lose too much of the chasm because I do want to build in there. So let's try there. Is this enough beach? Probably not. So we got that much of the beach right there and that corner right there. And we still, if we go any more, we will completely lose the chasm. I hate losing the chasm, I really do. But we still can build a wall there. I'm more worried about the placement of it because I want to still have this pond over here. We can do a little fishing area at least, or a boat. And here's something else. When we moved it towards the beach, we lost the overpass. I know. So to get the beach in a way that is going to help us, we would have to move this. We would completely lose the chasm. Is everybody okay with losing the chasm and the overpass? We could put it on the cliff. But it's centralized, you see what I mean? Yeah. So if we get the beach, we're gonna lose the overpass and the chasm. And I feel like maybe a boat. But we're not going to be able to build much of a boat in that patch right there. Okay, so the current configuration, let me send it out to you again. Okay, sending out another poll. So more beach than this, more chasm back the other way, more overpass pond, or leave it. It's important to get this right. We'll take our time. A dock and a boat. I mean, yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. Yeah. All right. So we would have to go back the other way then. It's so hard to decide, isn't it? You think that we could angle it? Yeah, all right. Let's try it. So Cappy says you can build outside the limit anyway, but I can turn the timer off. My question is does this mess with the game at all? And if it does, how so? I'm just gonna try this. So if we kind of face it this way, does it change? It's worth knowing, first of all. I don't know. Let's see if it had any effect. Yeah, it did. This gave us the overpass, but not very much of it. Which might be okay. I kind of... It does give us a bit of that. That is better. But we do have more of the pond, which is what I'm seeing there. More overpass, more pond. Because we could build a boat in this pond, but where does it go? Nowhere. Okay. I'm thinking about ready to make a decision here. I think it's just a wet trench. It doesn't really do too much. If I could get... Yeah, it is going to be between the two, though. Either overpass and pond or the beach. Because this would make for some really cool builds, although that terrain is awkward. This is very cool, but we've all built in overpasses before. So not that exciting as far as novelty goes. A beached boat on the cliff.
That's a cool idea.
A beached boat. A beached boat on the beach. That's an amazing idea. That's very, very good. That would give us the compromise. We can still give a boat. And yes, Snicker, if we don't care about the pond anymore, we can just write that off and we can move this, well, south. I love the idea of a beach ship. I think I'm about to give up on the overpass because that's well trodden, right? But a chasm and a beached ship. Okay, let's move it. Let's move this south to right about maybe here on the edge of that right there and see if we can get that placed. Okay. I feel like we have a plan. It's going to be called Near Harbor. It's going to have a beached ship somewhere. We'll try to have a real ship too. We're going to move the workshop right here? Ah, shipbuilding. Yeah. That's cool. That is very cool. Okay. That'll be one of the themes I throw up. So raider, shipbuilding, fishing village. Okay, so we want to face maybe this way. Put this. It's always Pegasus Outpost in my heart now. Okay. Let's see what kind of a build area we have now. That's what I said, Sam. Pegasus. Oh, it might not be enough. I think we will need to do it one more time. What do we say? Right about there where that bone is? Okay. I heard you, Sam. Pegasus. Oh, well, I can always do it over. Let's see what this looks like. Pegasus. 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 Oops. I didn't open the build menu. $154. Nice. All right. See if that is enough water and enough chasm. And you're right, I could rotate it. We will rotate it. You're right. Rotate it. And we should be able to get some water. So put it right on top of the bones, or driftwood rather. Rotate it, and we should be good to go. So it lines up with, wait, the road more or less, right? Okay, we got this. It's worth it to get Pegasus Outpost set up correctly. Ooh, what do you think? Is this perpendicular to the road? I lost my perspective. Let me see.
All of us.
Yeah, right. Oh, well, there we go. So you can't move it. You have to reload, but I think this might be a pretty good place. I just wanted to make sure I had it lined up correctly. So let's put this here. Perpendicular? I didn't do it. Let's see what it looks like. Okay. It looks like we have some good water here. We could put something cool there. A beached ship, right? In that water. We could have a lot of shipbuilding or fishing. We have a good section of rock to build against, and we can build our wall across the chasm. We definitely don't want to lose the billboard. That's the whole point. And we've got some areas up here to build along. I don't know. I think this looks pretty good. What do you guys think? Looks like we got pretty much everything here. We've got some building on the cliffs on 2 parts. We've got the chasm. We've got the water. It looks pretty tight. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, we can move the workbench to a more aesthetically pleasing location. Yeah. I think this is it. I think we've got it. Unless we have objections or concerns, I'm going to call Near Harbor, and then we can vote on a theme. Looks pretty good. I'm going to get a hard save. And we are in business. Let's start a theme poll. Let's call them Salty Raiders, Fishermen,
Yeah.
Shipbuilders, and did we have a 4th one? Did I miss one? Oh, just like a all of the above. You know what? I don't see why not. Yeah, we don't need a poll. Rum runners, that's good too. Okay, I think... Wow, this is an exciting location for sure. So you think we should move it again? I don't think we need lots of water, but... I think what I want... Let's look at it from ground level, shall we? So when we're down here, it's a little bit more than we think. So we can have... Ooh, Smuggler's Den. Oh, there's a lot we can do here. We're gonna build a boat. We're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah. Okay. We're gonna put a boat, a beached boat, in this shallow water. How do we build shipbuilding? I actually don't know. I'm gonna have to study up on that. They have a saying here in Maine, and you'll hear it, and they say, you can't get there from here. And you'll actually hear people say that. And we like, well, where do we have to be, you know? Hey, Southern Goth. Welcome to the chat. We can call it the Booty Cave in honor of you, but you got to come back and remind us.
Or you could call it the booty hole.
The booty hole?
Because I'm 12 years old.
Well, we love 12-year-old humor in the chat, so... She was very pleased with that one.
Yes. It's funny.
It is funny. All right. I second the booty hole. I christen it the booty hole. Okay. Here's something though. We cannot actually delete this card. It's a pre-combine. Or any of this. These are pre-combines. We can't delete any of that. That one we can. It's definitely going to be the booty hole. We're not changing that. It's staying. It is impossible. Okay. Getting the lay of the land here. No, I think these are pre-combines. I don't think you can move a lot of this. Especially since we're so up near the top. I don't even think this was like playable area. Except for to get to the Nakano residence. Yeah. Oh, well, there's the fish packing company. But you'll see, yeah, a lot of this is pre-combined. We don't want to mess with any of that. Some of it is deletable, but we want to be really careful. A couple of them will, undoubtedly. So, like, when they light up, you know that we can move them. But, like, this one, pre-combine. This blue one is movable. We can move the blue one. This white one, pre-combine. The sign, pre-combine. The fence, pre-combine. So, that's okay. Whew. Hey, Chief. Yeah, I thought I saw you earlier. So, here we go. What should we build first? I think maybe the wall. Ooh, a garden is a good idea. Yeah, we can definitely do that. I want to build some apartments up here. And then we can do gardening down below. Yeah, we hate pre-combines. Okay, let's see about a wall, shall we? Oh, it's so late. I forgot to thank everybody for liking the stream today. And for the new subs out there, I always appreciate that. Thanks for all the voting and the input in the chat as well. I think I'm going to have to do a custom gate. And we need it to be a lot higher than this. So what do we want to build that out of? This is a good question. Yeah, Southern Goth, I'm not gonna mess with my mod list until I may get to a point where I'm in between projects, and then we might do it. But I don't know. I don't think so. If it's a pre-combine, I think it's pretty much, it's the same as trying to move a rock, right? Or the ground. It was just coded together. So this wall is going to be a pretty big project. I don't mind building around it. That's fine with me. Garage doorway. This might be cool. I don't know. Would they be able to build this? How scrappy should we go? Well, we all know the answer to that. Would they be able to build that? Or to haul these pieces down here? Do we think that's too ambitious for these enterprising raiders? Well, if you disable a pre-combine, bad things can happen. Real bad. So, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone. Oops, leaving workshop mode. Hey Dave, how you doing? I think I'm still outside the build area. Yeah. We may be able to... I'll have to kill those dogs eventually. When they run through again. And I have the respawn timer set up. So we should be good on that. Okay. I think we have something to work with here. So let's... That's cool, man. What do you got? I think I'll go to actually junk walls from here. Is there such a thing as too much coffee? Asking for a friend.
No.
I sure do have a beautiful heart rate going on right now. Yeah, today was awesome. It does not like me building that close to the boundary, I'll tell you that. So we're going to have to be careful. I guess we'll just keep it simple out here with our junk fence. Oh man, how long's it been since you did that? And what did you do? Yeah, it's like that sometimes, isn't it? Oh, I keep leaving. You know what? I need to turn off the friggin' timer. That will solve the whole problem. I haven't been to a town fair in a while. There, I turned off workshop timeout. Because I'm smart. Only after the 10th time, though. I mean, if it's going to be a raider-ish feel, then these junk fences are the way to go. Let's cover that up. Oh, this wire fence should do the trick. First order of business here. Alright, we've got that blocked off. The thing is do we want the whole thing blocked off or just a section? So I think a section. I think we should have vendor stalls all along here. We can move that blue car. Both of these blue cars will move. That one won't. Yeah, so all along here we should have things for people to buy. Like fish and chips. Shrubbery!
Yes, shrubbery.
Roger the shrubber. Shipbuilding and fishing. It's going to be busy down there. So let's do this right here. Let's get a save. I've got a large cat on my lap.
Oh.
Oh. Well, thanks for looking, but I don't mind it. It's fine. We'll put some raider guards here. It'll still be cool. Let's build something in right here. It's kind of them to make this exactly one square, right? Not quite, so they're not that nice. Let's see if this will snap, and I can just snap them across. Nope. This thing is bent, bent, bent. I could see that the cat walked on the keyboard when I was out. There was like a whole list of the same command over and over and over and over and over.
Kitty.
If I can get that straight, I can snap at least a bunch of these. Well, I think I got that pretty close. She does. She... cat commands. We can build some food here and just take care of that right away, can't we? That's right. I was like, who typed this over and over? Now, I know the raiders didn't do a whole lot of farming. They used indentured servants for that. So we may have to put some collars on a couple of settlers and make them farm. Oh yeah, they'll go crazy for that. Gonna grow corn. And potatoes. Oh, for Christ's sake,
Hey.
come on.
Over here.
Pillory pier. Yeah.
Hey, wait there.
Near harbor. We need to put that on the sign somehow. Giant letters. Yeah, we're gonna have to put some collars on some settlers because I know that that would be the raider way. Now, I've been building in Fallout 76 all day, and so I keep hitting the Fallout 76 buttons to switch back and forth from snap and you know. All right. Corn whiskey, right? Where's the sugar? All right, Noodle, no problem. Bye, Noodle.
Bye, Noodle.
Never to be seen again. It was nice knowing her, honestly. She was a nice young woman. It will not let me select that one. Isn't that the way it is sometimes? We're gonna greenhouse this place. That's what we're doing right here. Did let me do that, but let's see if we can snap these. Yay. No, it will not let us. Okay, well, it was worth a shot. Hey, see you, Dave. Have a great night. Have a great, what is today?
Saturday?
Sunday now.
Is it Sunday?
No, not for him. But anyway, have a great day. Whatever it is. I believe he's in, well, Indiana if I'm correct.
Still left.
So that could be Central Time.
It's only 11 here.
Yeah. Oh, happy Father's Day, everybody. All right, that looks pretty cool. So what, obviously, are they going to do with this? They're going to make alcohol out of this stuff. So this has to be a distillery or brewery or both. That's what I think. Right? Yeah. I mean, there is in CVC. I have some different pieces that work. So... yeah, I do think they're growing this for alcohol. That's going to be what's going on. So we do need to find the Raider brewing station. I do not have that unlocked. I don't know. Or we'll just build our own, you know? It's fine. Right. Well, that was terrible right there. I need to put the door on this side, I guess. So, let's do that. I guess right here, and I'll move the mut fruit. I can hear the eye rolling. That's just fine. A. That's all I got for Canadian. I just say A. Don't you know, you hoser? Yep, stereotypes.
Take off.
Take off. Oh man, that was a great movie. Strange Brew.
Yes.
I can't believe. Oh, that has the stupid thing too. I can't believe he drank the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna have to move that. Yes, okay. We can rearrange the crops. We'll be good to go. Oh, SCTV is epic. Yes, absolutely. Okay, well, that's what they're getting for a door. I don't care. They don't have to like it. But we can move the trees. Awesome, man. Oh, wait. It's right here that I have to move. We don't care. These people, they're not that organized. Ah! Oh yeah, let's build some of that. I'm gonna have to look at pictures of that. I think we'll just do more of the fruit trees. But yes, a sprinkler system. So we need something to gather rain and then distribute it in pipes. That might be pretty fun. Yes, we'll have to make sure it's gravity bled, right? Perfect. Oh yeah, weren't you and Wilma talking about that? Yep, happy to take a look at that. Alright, carrots because we're gonna make carrot cake. Why wouldn't we? Okay. Yeah. Alright, I'll have to take a look at that. I don't want to save over 10 pines, do we? That would suck. Okay, so I think I should have built some broken glass, right? I can fix that. Okay, let's go back. Yeah, I haven't even tapped into mods yet for building stuff. It's all in vanilla right here. That's fine. Okay, now let's get our greenhouse on the other side. We'll make another door right there. We don't care if it sticks up. Well, I might use something else. How about old school? How about that? They might be here somewhere, but I really don't know. If they're in CVC or Homemaker. Hey, Dwarf. We actually all voted on the settlement location. We went through a lot of different locations and settled on this one right here, which is up by the Nakano residence and the fish packing company. Hope you're having a great day. Alright, so I have to envision sprinkler system. So first we need barrels, right? Conduit would work, Southern Goth for sure, but we are going to go a step further, and since this is a modded build, we have the wonderful Woody's Workshop. But Conduit is the right answer if you don't have mods. This here is a modded build. I do no mods builds, and we would absolutely use Conduit for those. But here's what we're going to take advantage of, all these pipe sections. But first, we need barrels. Where, oh where, will those be? Somewhere in our never-ending Decorations Miscellaneous tab. Oh yeah, somewhere in CVC we're at. I'm guessing decorations. I'm guessing not boxes, not vault. There we go. Perfect. So we want ones without first rain collection barrels. So let's do. These are just to divert the water, right, into tanks. Oh yeah, you could definitely do a castle. throw it out there in the next one of these, and we'll see how it'll go. I think that might even be up Snicker's alley. Great Grandpa. There's another one that would do such a thing. Preposterous. GameTown built a castle out of cardboard boxes, and it was pretty awesome. You could use bathtubs. I lost my place here. All I wanted was stairs. Okay. Right? Ridiculous. All right, let's... Well, if we put it underneath the overhang, it's not going to catch anything at all. Okay, so we're just gonna have gravity fed rain barrels, right? On each side here. And we'll say that they... Okay, let's see here. Does that look like we can put a cable or piece of wood to make sure they don't fall over, right? So store object parameters. Put that bad boy right over, and there we go. Okay, we have barrels first. Let's get a save. Oops, I already had that. Oh, yeah, we can do that too. I mean, how large can we make them and still be believable? They're not 55 gallons, they're, what's the next size up? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do something to keep them from falling over. Yeah, I'll have to do something to keep them from falling down. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to look at pictures. Okay, we will do something to keep those from falling over. I'll have to look for tarps or something. I'm not sure what I have. I know that they're in there, but I don't know where they are. Lancer. Okay, let's go into Woody's here. Yeah. We'll see what we can get into with the tarps. Yeah, the shack roofs is cool. I don't need to use vanilla. We have a lot of options, but I do like to incorporate a lot of it so that, well, we can try to make it feel familiar, at least a little bit. Okay. Oh yeah, the raider tents. That's actually pretty good. I do have tarps, but they're flat, you know? But I think the raider tents is pretty good, right? That's pretty good. I think we'll play around with that. Is that long enough? It might be. These are tiny. I think we'll size this stuff up. Let's get a proof of concept before I build all of them. Do these snap? These pipes? No, they don't. Alright. Right. They're tiny. Is that low enough? I don't think so, but let's check. Yeah. Right. We'll need to figure out how to hold these up too. We'll need some brackets. I couldn't get these to snap. They didn't do it. Raiders don't care in straight pipe. They just strip that shit. Okay. Okay, that's going to be tough. I might have to dismantle some of this. That's alright. Yes, barbed wire, cool. So... let's scale this up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Yeah, that's cool, the torque rod ends. We don't care about our messy raider gardening. Okay, so we've got, I think that's gonna need to come down a smidge and towards us maybe. I think that's pretty good. Let's do a torque rod end. Let's throw that up there, and then we're on proof of concept. Should we rotate between the 3 game areas? So like the next one might be, we might get a Far Harbor. I need more of these. New power cables. Had some pretty weird stuff. Yeah, that'd be fun just by itself. We could even just combine them, like, you know, find 8 Far Harbor and 8, you know, Nuka World. But this will be a while. Oops, object physics off. Gee whiz. Let's lock this. Object locked. Okay. Did I I get it? Yeah, that's cool, huh? Very, very cool. I like that very much. Oh yeah, I like that. I do like rotating. And I've gravitated to that format with the stream, like a different one. It's kind of like programming in a way. You know, this show is on this day of the week, etc. And then different people can watch the ones they like the best, so on. Yeah, that was Lancer's idea right there. It does, it looks cool. Interior locations, oh gosh. The interior of Saugus Ironworks would be cool. Honestly, to build Acadia, I think would be a great location. You could do like, make a village spring up around the outside of it. Let's get in there and get closer. Hey, it dropped to the floor. I guess my turn off object physics did not make it. Okay, well, we'll do that again. Torque rod end. Torque rod end. There, I didn't have enough of this. Yeah, Saugus would be cool, wouldn't it?
So would the Corvega plant.
Corvega plant? Honestly, on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, but inside too. Yeah, Chief said it same time as you, Corvega. She agreed with you. Great choice. Oh, wow. You don't usually get it on the first try like that, you know what I mean? That does not happen very often. Alright, we got our pipes for our irrigation. And we're going to need to think of something for... Unless they just poked holes in it. Actually, this makes a pretty good doorway. I think we'll just keep that. Oh, Snicker, I forgot about that one. Sorry. I also like the silo. Yeah, it did get forgotten. Spam bots. Yeah, dwarf. That's what I think too, but I think it would be a great one. Okay, so first we need... I think I used this one for the first one, and we can get the set object parameters, which is such a great trick, isn't it? Just move this right over. Oh, this is what I needed for the inside. This fitting. Yeah, I agree. The best we have is set object parameters, which is a pretty good substitute. So the way that that works is we take this piece here, right, and then we put the cursor on the one we already sized and got how we wanted it, and we hit equals, and then we go back to the other one and copy all of those onto it by hitting 0, and voila, we have, wait a second, oh, it went to the previous one, oops, oh well, because I forgot to change it, but okay. So it saves like the scale up and the placement and the rotation. So you don't have to start from scratch. Hey, see ya, dwarf. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, the set, I think this is the other one I used, right? It was this one. So we will do the same. So we'll put it on here, hit equals, come back here, hit 0, and there we go. I might have to rotate that a bit. Or, yes. We can move that back. We'll move the fittings into place instead. All right, so there we go. We got part of our irrigation into place. That's pretty snazzy. Okay, same thing. We will get a hard save here and not save over 10 pines. Let us not do that. Okay. More irrigation. I guess we can size a couple of these. So here we go again. And 0. Why did that happen? There. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, cool. Actually went through one of these supports serendipitously. Perfection. Noodle, are we getting a Murkwater tour next, or is there one more? I couldn't remember whether there was one more or we get the tour next. Let's see here. Tour is next. Well, that is exciting. Well, I won't say I never get annoyed. Something happened there. Sometimes I have to reload. I have trouble grabbing onto the resized stuff sometimes, and I have to reload. You see how they don't light up? Sometimes that happens. Alright, let's reload. The Torkins are cool. So tomorrow I have a premiere as well. I almost forgot about it. For the, well, my own Conquest Settlement. It's the Far Harbor Bridge that I've showed you in the stream before. And I made that into a video, and so that'll be out tomorrow. If you're around Eastern Standard Time, it's pretty short, so right, yeah, you don't do that anymore. Let's lock this. Thanks. Yeah, it's different. I will tell you that. Another trapper build. I do those guys for some reason. Yeah. Yep, it's just an 11-minute video, but oh well. I think sometimes a short and sweet video is just the thing. And sometimes a longer one is just the thing. All right. I think we got that one into place right there. We can do the... Oops. What I really wanted was torque rod end. Excuse me. else? Let's see. Anybody else in chat? You got anything coming up? Videos? Snicker, when's your next Wizard Tower video? F. Spectacle. Well, even if it's the finished version. I was pretty blown away though when you went into the tower. I thought we were gonna watch you build the whole thing, and then you're like, ah, here's like a goes all the way up. I was like, whoa. Ooh, you got starlight. Yeah, that's right. Oh man, come on. The corn is getting in my way.
Stupid corn.
Right? I may have to resort. Smashed your knee while voice acting. That's a strange sentence. But that's what I like about you, Electron. You're a strange sentence kind of guy. I mean that in the very best way. The pressure plates. Yeah. Hey! Wasdo? How would you like me to call? What would you like me to call you? I appreciate the contribution. That's very kind of you. I don't think many people would call you boring. I definitely wouldn't. Come on with this stuff. Crops are always getting in my way. As far as selecting things. Alright. I'm just going to go ahead with the irrigation like this right here for now. No, Lancer, you're wrong. Because that would imply that there was any planning at all. Alright, so we need 2 more. I'm kind of... We talked about the MBTI a little bit, like how I'm on the border there. With the judging and perceiving, the planning and the order versus the spontaneity. I'm right there in the middle. I do a lot of planning for very important things. And I stick to them. For all the important stuff, I've got clear, laid out plans. and they work and I follow them, and that feels right. But for everything else, like fun stuff, vacations, Fallout settlement building, what's a plan? INTJ, but the J is very, very low. Like, situational really is the word. So for the important stuff, it's very ordered. Like our, you know, our portfolio, you know, our stocks, you know, bank account stuff. I keep a close eye on all that stuff every day. All right. Did we use this one or the smaller one? But yeah, for like Fallout settlements, nah, not so much, right? I mean, you see me, I don't, I just make stuff up. I know, right? For me, it's pretty much every time. I mean, you'd think I'd learn. You'd be wrong. Okay. I mean, how many hours do I have in settlement building? It's thousands. Yet, here we are. Crops in the way. I forget my Enneagram, but I could tell you if I saw it. Okay, 0. It was pretty much the same profile, but just with a different word. But yeah, INT for sure.
I'm still INFJ.
INFJ is Lindsay. What, didn't someone else say they were that in chat? And there's an INFP, which is very close to me as well. Okay, let's see here. I think we got that. And I've got... Is this the upsized one? ENFP, that's very different. ENFPs are the flag bearers, right? They're charging full steam ahead. All right, we got equals here. I'm a behind the scenes kind of guy. And all that good stuff. Let's see how low we might have to bring these down. I actually don't know. Like Sauron's eye. You can do it. What about, you don't have the newer editions, right? So you don't have the Galaxy News Radio thing. Yeah, yeah. Noodle INFP. So, also of a similar ilk. Okay, let's see. All right, let's see. 0. That's right. Leroy Jenkins, that fits, right? Very much so. I'd be sitting in the back going, wait a second, we haven't thought this through. Because this is the important part. Okay. I may have to move the barrel. Is there a hole in the bucket, dear Liza? Hey, see you, Southern Goth. Come back and see us sometime. Appreciate you hanging. The booty hole. We're definitely doing that. So stay tuned. All right. We do need to put something. I'm thinking that the raider tents are going to work really well. Okay, our irrigation is in place. I think it looks good. We even were able to utilize the you know, the billboard supports. You see how down there it's going through it. Yep, they're making a lot of alcohol. All right, concerned citizen. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate that very much. Hope you come back and see us. Oh wait, you did. You commented on the post on the feed too, so you're already part of the thing. Thanks, man. Have a good one. Yeah, I absolutely can. For sure. It's a fancy boy. What can we say? He's fancy like my cat. Okay, good. See you, Chief. Thanks for hanging out. Have a great night. See you on the flip side. Good. Ah, how satisfying was that? Jeez. Just orgasmic. This is the way that I get excited. It may be no surprise to anybody that I was a big scale modeler of both cars, planes, and trains. Trains, planes, and automobiles when I was, well, an adult and a child. I've always enjoyed it. I love the diorama. When I used to use Instagram, I used to follow a diorama maker, train builders, all that stuff. It's just awesome. Another thing I absolutely love in real life are those awesome doll houses. Oh man, that stuff is so good. Yeah. But this is scale modeling without having to have a huge work area at my house. Oh, planes, trains, and automobiles. That's one of my all-time favorites, yes. You can quote that one all day. Oh, I need to get in there. I'll just have to move that and that. We got the T-joint. And it's not going to let me... Crap. It's going to do the thing. I think I'll have to reload. Wait. Maybe I can just move this over. Right? Yeah, I can just move this instead. We will not be defeated. Cool. Oh, I love Gundam. Yeah, that stuff is, they're awesome. Yep. Robotech, I actually built a lot of the Robotech. VF1J and all that. I don't watch tons of anime, but dorky robot anime, yes. All in. And I've watched popular stuff, right? Ghost in the Shell, whatnot. I think we're good there. I like it. Oh yeah, the balsa wood RC stuff, awesome. All in there, that's cool. And then I started just building 1/1 scale models. I think our irrigation is put together there. Yep. Thank you. Okay, let's try the Raider tent thingamajigger here. I think... Oh, we've got to put Raider poles up everywhere, don't we? Yeah. Nah. Gotta move it along, huh? I mean, I actually had nothing against spending the whole time looking at settlement locations. I mean, it still would have been pretty fun. I mean, I think exploring the Commonwealth, you know, doesn't somebody do that? And we all like it, right? Okay. That kid, of course, I know that he does do it. I've watched many a Thomas. Thank you very much. Okay, these Raider tents are really fussy. think there might be something in CBC we can use. I don't know. But where? It's always the question. These might be useful. Nah. Yep, I've watched him. I watched all the Far Harbor ones for a long time. Let's see. Yeah, we can do a bonfire. Isn't that a great idea? I don't know where they are because I got I'm pretty far into my spreadsheet, but I probably only half done with CVC, mapping it out. We do need something to channel into those. I wonder. I know we're at the end of the stream here, but what about ball tracks? And then something at the end of the ball track. So like, what if like a hubcap or... Snicker and I both thought of it at the same time. It popped up right as I said it, so... okay. What if we used, like... I'm gonna have to kill those dogs at some point. How about now? Alright. Especially if I summon settlers and... Okay, so a hubcap or a garbage can lid. How about that? I need to find that in the menu. Can anybody help me find out what that's called? Yeah, we could do that, but I want to find garbage can lid. What would it be called? Waste? No, nothing. Trash can. That's right, trash can. Yeah, trash can lid. Post-war, pre-war, post-war. There we go. MMST will work, I think. So trash can lid, post-war. That's what we want. So... that's it. Awesome. It's stuck in the ground though. Why? Well, crap. What if I get high up or something? Well, that's weird. It won't let me do anything with them. Well, screw you, Bethesda. Maybe I have to be in the workshop. Oh, here we go. I think this can work. So, what can we... put them on? Scaffolding? Where would you even get tiny scaffolding? Yeah, Wilma was using tiny scaffolding.
Found a giant spider.
Where at?
It's on the wall. Don't touch her again. It's a big one.
You have does it make you have the willies?
A little bit.
I can probably get it when I'm done here. I have to do something there, but this is just messing around. See ya, Snickers. Have a great day. I think we're signing off here after I place this anyway. So, I think that's a good stopping point. I lost track of time. Sorry about that. Let's get a good old-fashioned hard save here. Alright, let's take a quick fly around and then we'll wrap it up. So, we are here at Near Harbor. Ah, beach umbrellas, that's a good one. We'll have to remember that for next time. But we started near harbor, and we got our wall up there, and we made a greenhouse, and we're working on our irrigation. And in our greenhouse, we got the sprinklers set up, even though that's, don't look at that, you'll never see that again. And that's what we did. We spent the time, we chose this location by the Nakano residence. That was Flightska's suggestion, and boy was it a good one. So thank you everybody who gave the stream a thumbs up and sub to the channel. Thanks for new people who came in and said hey and hung out. Hope we see you again. And thanks, Noodle. Yeah, it's a crazy one, isn't it? Thank you all very much for hanging out. I always appreciate you. Thanks. Appreciate it, Lancer. Near Harbor is just too good. It's just too good. Signing off.